Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, April 30th, 2014, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, we closed out April today. It was a pretty rough month for us, and today didn't do too much to help. Unfortunately, we kind of took it on the chin today, and it was unfortunate because I think this was a day we should have made money. The Dow behaved really nicely today. No big move. It was pretty narrow range, but it was solidly to the upside and ended up closing up 45 points, and I just don't see why we shouldn't have made money. But the problem was we had a pile of just really lousy trades from yesterday, but it wasn't just a pile of lousy trades really caused a problem. It was one single stinking market, and the stinking market was China Cash International Holdings, CCIH. I don't know about this market. I'm looking at it as being possibly something I'll throw out of the portfolio. I'll show you a chart of it and show you kind of my thinking on this, but we lost nearly $6,000 this morning in CCIH, and you start the day with a $6,000 loss. It's pretty hard to recover from that, and we ended up closing out over $90,000 in closed out trades negative. So that did hurt. But again, the only positive thing I'd say, it's just one market. It wasn't like the overall market was going against us or anything. We just had kind of some bad luck with this one market. We are closing, carrying positive $1,400 in open trade equity, and we got a couple good trades. So I'm hoping we'll come out of this, and maybe we can get into May and make some money. We'll just have to see. Anyway, let's take a look at the Okay, we're looking at the Dow here, and this was actually the third day in a row of up move. We had good move up 3 days ago, but we had this treacherous V formation right in the middle of the day. Yesterday was pretty consistent, and each of these days was moving up about 85 points. Today, the range was narrower, started out negative, but then, as I kind of suggested yesterday, we got a negative open, and then it moved positive, and it did move positive. Only 45 points, but still, that's pretty decent. And that is enough for me to establish a new red line. Now, I kept the old red line down here, but we're now have a new red line, and we did close above that today. So the name of the game is to stay above this red line. I'm looking for a positive day tomorrow. I wish it had been gotten through this with a little more conviction than it did today, but still, overall, this was a nice, smooth upside move in the Dow today, and that chart looks good to me. I'll just show you three trades, and I'm going to show you the one that was our nemesis today. This is, again, CCIH, China Cash International Holdings, and we got into this thing yesterday with this pop up here, this isolated 15-minute bar, and I do not like to see that. This is just, obvious. This thing was pushed up and caught a lot of stops up there and immediately fails there. If we had some trading activity for any length of time around that price, I'd say, okay, we just kind of had a bad trade. But this looks to me like traders are running stops, and when we get caught on that, I hate to see that. And then, of course, the market is pretty thin and volatile, so when it goes against us and we get out down here, we're out nearly $6,000. Glad we did get out of it, though. It really tanked there. Anyway, I don't like this market, and I'm looking at it as a possible candidate for the Ashcan. We did have a couple decent trades today, though not everything was bad. This is LVLT Level 3 Entertainment, and had big gap up this morning, and we do buy gaps. That's always scary, but this one paid off, and we were holding about $2,000 in Level 3. And then we had another good one here in IMMR. This is Immersion Corporation or something like that. It's Immersion, and we got into this, after a couple hours today, and it just kept going, and closed near its high. That looks like a really good trade, and we are holding we're holding $2,000 or more in that market. So anyway, that's the way I went. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.